Oh, damn it, it's not working. Where's my camera? I can't see my camera today. Alright, well, this is, I believe my live stream is now live, and my camera is not. I don't know what the problem with my camera is, it's just not functioning. And I believe I missed the Mothman Equinox event. Okay then, let's just play on as if nothing has ever happened. I'm going to check my camera. Check my camera, see if it's working. Right, is my camera working? It's not there. I'm going to do this camera free tonight, which is a pity because I lit my face beautifully and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to go into the Mothman event anyway, without you seeing my lovely, lovely face. Into the Mothman event. I got complacent. I got complacent and I didn't check everything before I started. But my microphone is working, so that's you can hear my voice. You can hear my lovely sultry voice. Except nobody can hear my voice because nobody's watching at the moment. Are we live? Are we actually live? Here we go. I have some albino red stag blood. Alright. You might have seen all this before. Alright. Alright, no need for any more albino blood, red stag blood. Oh well. Right. So we're still looking for things to do in Fallout 76. This is.
Once each of the pyres has been lit.
Light the pyre! I shall have to light the pyre. If anybody's watching, nobody's watching. It's Thursday night. I mean, you know, it's things happen. Things happen. People are not watching at the moment or something. All the all the pyres are lit. Let's see what else I've got to do today apart from the build anything, collect gold bullion, complete a daily operation. Cook a meal with plants and fungi, kill a cryptid, daily bonus challenge and level up. Still nobody is in the chat. I don't even know if anybody's watching.
You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those.
Nobody's watching. It's just nobody and me.
They refuse our invitation. The demons approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter.
the second wave, the one that I defend against, the one against the bridge pyre. The heretics approach the bridge pyre. Approach the bridge pyre.
The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you.
Where is it?
See before you.
Where are these heretics? Oh, death claws. Death claws! Heretical death claws!
All serve the will of the false one.
Where's the second wave? Cultists! Cultists! The cultists! The! As the Americans... No, the Americans, Germans would say. The cultists. The. If you get my drift. It was a Sideshow Bob reference. Right. Where's that Mothman? The vengeful Mothman must die! Right away. The vengeful Mothman has died! I have killed, helped kill the vengeful Mothman. But there's another one somewhere. Cultists, where are the cultists? Still nobody. Still 0 viewers. Which is not a pity because I haven't been doing much. Only killing Mothmen! Well, one of them. Probably just one. And now I shall greet the wise Mothman. Well, call them. Summon them, wise Mothman. By emoting in the traditional manner. And the Mothman has been summoned, and I shall receive his wisdom. I feel the wisdom of the wise Mothman. And now to do the rest of my tasks for the day. Oh, there's a totem. Right. Good afternoon, Pyro Gaming, or whenever time it is. Good whatever time it is, Pyro Gaming. And I'm sorry you cannot see me. My webcam is not working. Anyway, I'm back. I'm here. I'm here via voice with my microphone. So I'm just going to monologue the rest of the night away, I suppose, while playing Fallout 76, of course. And how are we today, Pyro Gaming? It's just you and me and somebody else who's possibly here. Well, there's 2 viewers right now. It's just a raider burgling whatever's under my camp. No need to concern me. Right, so now let's start the serious business of ticking off all the tasks of the day. All my separate missions that I must do. Alright. I am doing fine. I went for a very long ride today. I was going to, and then I had a very long nap because I had a very long ride and I was tired. That's what happens when you get old and start riding a bicycle again. After many years. Well, not many. Some years. Actually, I did it before the pandemic, but... I hope this sunburn doesn't kick in. I've got to get some sunscreen at some point. And how are you? What have you been doing today? You're not... Are you... where are you from? Which areas are you from? Areas? You'd be from one area. Well... Could be from multiple areas. I don't know. I'm not very good at monologuing these days. Perhaps I'm doing it too late at night. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm doing it a bit too late at night. Actually, I should use my late night voice. More quietly spoken, more intense. So it's my late night radio voice. Soothing, calming, as I blow away feral ghouls and other assorted creatures and monsters. Post-apocalyptic creatures and monsters. Oh, it's not feral ghouls, it's mongrels today. Somebody's already been in this workshop, so I'm just going to take it over. Lay my graffito tag. I'm going to lay down my graffito tag and get on with the rest of the day's tasks. Oh, somebody's in my daily ops team, so I can possibly start doing my daily ops soon. Where's that last? There's one more. There's the mongrel. Let's see if I can. There's the mongrel right there. It's biting me on the buttock. Yes. Ah! You are a mechanic, or you work with a mechanic in some way? Yes. Right, let's see if I can take... Yes, I can take over the workshop now. All of the mongrels are dead. Alright, so I'll graffito tag this workshop, and then I shall be on with the rest of my adventures for the day. How is my live streaming, by the way? I don't know. I haven't watched many live streams, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what makes a good live stream. I'm just saying and doing stuff at random, basically trying to monetize on the computer gaming that I do anyway, except this time for money, but I'm not getting any money, so it doesn't matter. You work alongside a mechanic, but you are a mechanic. That makes sense. I mean, other mechanics would work alongside mechanics. Yes, that's... Oh, I'm too tired for this. Alright, back to the gaming. Let's see. Let's put some resource extractors and then off to the daily ops. I do 3 of these. So if one of the connectors gets attacked, the electricity still flows. Alright, we have 3 in the daily ops team. Let's get some daily ops happening. Daily ops. Alright. Toxic blood and savage strike. 2 kinds of mutations. Must be a double mutation weekend or something. I think. No, that's different. I think this is only a savage strike is the normal thing that they have. Right. Now we're just waiting for Nash Point to come into our daily op. Let's go, let's go, Nash Point. Come on. Alright. Okay, let's go. Right. Somebody used a lunchbox, so I get a little bit more XP from this one. And I died again.
These guys hit hard. Keep to the shadows and strike fast. Too much noise.
Right, now, just gotta track and eliminate enemies. I don't know where one of them is. Well, some of them. Right. I couldn't save his narrow neck, so I died too. Oh well, back to the start. Right. Where's the guy? Over here. The guys are over here. Must kill these guys. Well, guys being well, they've got male voices, so I presume that they're male robots. Well, as male as a robot with a gentlest robot can be, anyway. I don't know what they would identify themselves as. I mean, some of them say Mr. Handy and Miss Nanny, but that's only some of them gender affirm their gender in that specific way. Right, 2 more times. Take out another batch. I have to find another batch. More. Oh, Portadina. Let's see if I get some. No pie. Right, so. Right. Take from the Guardian. Down you go. Toxic. Stim pack. where are my guys? Come on. Okay. Up and over. Right. I should be advertising a bit more. Alright, yes. Well, I'm not advertising much because I'm not... I don't think my stream... I haven't polished my streaming up. And I should... Once I get everything right, then I'll be scheduling live streams more when I know what the best time is to do it, and what the best time for me to do it is, and I do things like make sure my my webcam is working, and I don't know what the settings are that make it work. And it worked last time, but it's not working this time. So it's all of those little things, and so I'm only doing it for a select few people who actually are watching at the exact time. I will be scheduling these things at some point, though. Particularly once I work out a schedule. It's all work under progress, you know. Work under progress. See if this thing flies. See if I'm enjoying myself. I mean, if I'm not enjoying myself, it might as well be work. If you know what I mean. Got it. Right. Oh. There we go. Stim pack. Right. Now. Uh-oh. Now I'm critically injured. Let's see if any of the others see me. I'm over here! I'm over here and I'm critically injured and dying! Thank you, kind sir. Right, now, up to the radio interceptor. Disable the radio interceptor. Right. One more to go. The living ones look like the dead ones. Because they're robots. They're all dead anyway. Right. Use up my stim packs. They take up a whole lot of weight. Don't want to travel light. Right. Now, where are we? We are looking for a final, maybe one or two, before the big boss comes. Now, where is the... Ah, here we go. Around here, little red pips, and there we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, still need one more. And then I retake Lakeside Caverns, which I simply took and then neglected. Now squatters have moved in. Some sort of mole rats or super mutants or something in my precious Lakeside Caverns. Whoops, friendly fire. Sorry. Right, here we go. 42 meters over there. 36 meters. In the theatre. No, not in the theatre, behind the theatre. Right. That time I nerfed myself because I have a weapon that has explosive powers. And I backfired again. It's all my fault that time. I'm speaking directly into the camera now, even though the camera isn't on. I don't know why it isn't on. It's one of those technical difficulties I've been talking about. Last interceptor. Where is the last interceptor? Is just over here. And why am I doing a victory salute? We didn't win. We didn't even break 8 minutes. Maybe we can break 8 minutes next time. But I'm not doing it the next time because this is a late night one. This is a late night, relaxed gaming session. Being prepared just before bed, you know, just... It's not a caffeinated morning one. Late night. Right. Alright, so there's 2 viewers at the moment. Hello, other viewer who isn't Pyro Gaming, and hello, Pyro Gaming. It doesn't say who else. You have to actually, speak so I can know who it is. It's Mole Rats. I said it was Mole Rats, didn't I? Right. Can't find those mole rats. Where are the there's the mole rats! Die, mole rats, die. Mole rats, die. Right. Okay, I can hear the mole rats over here. There we go. Down you go. You are terminated, mole rats. Really got to look on my voice work a bit more. My voice work needs work. I'm just monologuing to myself now. Again. Well, there's one person watching, I believe. Still one person. Right. Alright, now. I have to find out what I can do now. 526 out of 510. I have to take down my carry weight a bit. The weight that I'm carrying. Right. Right, so my next task would be right, now if I have a look at my challenges, cook a meal with plants or fungi, collect gold bullion, and level up. And complete a daily 4-hour. Complete 5 daily challenges or more. And, well, if I complete one of more of those daily challenges, I do that. Precisely that. Right. Now. So I'll just... Oh. I'll change the nature of my team. Change public team goal to casual, because I'm casual. Right. Now, let people find some resources here. I like to put free resources in. It helps me advertise my channel like this. Look at that. Right. Okay. Next thing I do is already had Deathclaw steak. Miscellaneous structures. Weight bench. Let's get my carry weight up. Right. So I just going through the weight bench, bring up my carry weight, so I can get on to the next task. Well, one of the next tasks. Right, still got one viewer. Somebody's watching this. And this is all they're watching. A leprechaun. Pumping iron. And we're up again. Right. Let's go cash in some. Oh, somebody's launched a nuke. Death from above. Let's see where that nuke will land. Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Right. The Mononga mine is going to get nuked. Again. That means we get to visit Earl Williams at his residence. But while the nuclear missile hones in on its target, there's enough time for me to prepare for that eventuality. I have some wine. Go to a Sutton station. Gain some XP for some, because something that some other random player has done. So what games do you play, Pyro? Right. Now, I am going to go to the Legendary Exchange and get rid of a couple of the more heavy of my bits of stashed loot. That one, submachine gun, don't need that. I have other weapons, like a great big hammer. Spicy tenderizer. It's not very useful outside melee combat, but it's a spicy tenderizer. A giant hammer for my leprechaun, who's got a space monkey on his back for some reason. Well, actually her back, because she's a lady leprechaun, because, I don't know, like watching her from behind for some reason. Right. Ah, here we go. Nuke touchdown. So I can go to... There we go. Colossal problem. Now I just wait for others. What horrors lurk at the bottom of Mononga Mine? during which I use my Gatling plasma. Green balls of death from my Gatling plasma. Ooh, I completed Death from Above, the sole purpose of which is to survive a nuclear blast by not being there. Right. Now, let's wait. Hoping against hope that there's more than 3 players with adequate weaponry to help take down this Wendigo Colossus. Because I've tried to solo a Wendigo Colossus and it does not work. Right, we've got 3 players now. Right. Right, so Pyro Gaming has just left us, so it's just me and the people who are watching in the future at some point, who are watching the replay of this gaming extravaganza. Yeah, Pyro Gaming is recommending Disco Elysium. If I enjoy excellent stories and visuals, a true sense of freedom. I have no idea what a Disco Elysium is. I thought it would be some kind of, like, one of those dancing games, a Dance Revolution or something. I don't know. I'm not up to speed with dancing games, so I don't know. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, I think 4 people are in this one. Better put on my power armor. Not a low-level person there, but they can be useful because their weapons count for more because the games they balanced it out recently, relatively recently, last couple of updates. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and me. The kind of person who sets off a jetpack in a cave and hits their head on the roof. That's the sort of player I am, buddy. Hello! Somebody's watching again. It's been a session. It's been a gaming session at the moment. I better actually consume some just consume certain substances and make sure that I max out my points capacity for this particular adventure. Canned meat stew for the XPs and broiled scorched beast brain for the intelligence, which also is good for. Right. And people are setting off their lunchboxes, which gives me even more XP points. I'm not setting off my lunchbox because more than 4 people have already set off their lunchboxes, and it doesn't give anything more to waste an entire lunchbox when everybody has already set off theirs. But sometimes I'm the first to set off a lunchbox, but not on this occasion. And this is the loud bit where I just, you know, where I do more bang bang than talk talk. Because if I do talk talk during bang bang, people don't hear me. Oh, I forgot my liquid courage. I should drink liquid courage. It stops me running like a girly coward. Liquid courage. Right. And because I drank the liquid courage, I died. Because the Wendigo Colossus came up behind me while I was drinking my booze. Because it's an alcohol. Liquid courage is an alcohol. That's why. That's why it gives so much courage. I suppose. Because of the high alcohol content. That's not a Wendigo Colossus. That's a Wendigo Colossus. Oh, it's all confusing here now. Where is my Wendigo? There it is. Wendigo Colossus time. Hello, Earl. I'm here to anesthetize you again. He didn't want me to anesthetize him. He doesn't want to die again. That's the thing, he doesn't want to die. Even though his life is hunger and misery because he's a man-eating monster who's trapped in his own workplace, which was a mine at the time. And I am now over-encumbered for some reason. And walking slowly. Now, where is it? Right, now I've got to find this Wendigo Colossus. There we go. Time for bang bang again. This bit gets noisy. Disco Elysium is more like a role-playing game, apparently. Many different ways you can approach a situation. Which is, you know, the only way to approach most situations in Fallout 76 is to kill something. You know, you can choose what to kill, what size to take, you know, that sort of thing. There we go. Right, now get out. Because if I get out properly, then I can actually get a little bit of a bonus thing, I think. But sometimes I get confused as to where the exit is. Because it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be all confusing. So it builds up the tension. Builds up the suspense, because you don't know if you're going to be able to get out because you can't find the escape hatch. Where is the escape hatch? There it is. There it is. There it is. No, it isn't. It's got a red. There we go. There's the one with the red light on it. Oh, it's going to cut it fine again, isn't it? It's going to cut it fine. My escape must be hastened. Dramatic explosions as I risk my life to kill Earl Williams, and then and I've over-encumbered myself, which means that I'm going to slow down frequently, which will hamper my escape even more. I've only got 29 seconds left before the mine collapses, so I've got to hurry. I've got to hurry. 23 seconds left. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, The suspense builds. 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of the mine! Escape! Escape, there's no time left! Ah! I escaped! I escaped! So I get another piece of heavy legendary stuff that I've got to walk back to the station to get rid of. That's what happens. That's what happens. I mostly enjoy, I mostly do Fallout 76. There was part of Fallout 76 which was, it was a battle royale called, what was it called? Nuclear Winter, where there was one playing area around Grafton, and everybody fought until the end, and it was encircled by this storm. The playing area was encircled by a storm, and the storm got smaller and smaller and smaller, and you could nuke each other. And you played in teams of 4, usually 4, sometimes 3 if there was an uneven number of players. And then they got rid of Nuclear Winter, so I don't have Nuclear Winter anymore. Nuclear Winter was good because it was just every time it was different. You found different weapons, and you could just, well, basically blow the shit out of everything else, like actually normal. It was basically like Fallout, except you got to kill each other. Like Fallout 76, regular Fallout 76, except you got to kill each other a bit more frequently. Right. Now, let's get out of these heavy armor things. Ah, yes. Hello, Jeff Zander. 76. Oh, yes, it's still heaps bad, yes. It's not nearly as buggy as it used to be, but yeah, it's not nearly as buggy as it used to be. And I mean, it was apparently legendarily buggy because they released it too early before it was mature. But now it's gotten a lot better since I started playing, mostly because I started playing, I guess, you know, because, you know, I'm just so great or something.
Get your rating.
Something.
Here or don't.
Right.
I don't care.
Right, now, next one. Next mission will be pop into Vault 79. Just reclaim some gold bullion, because I can. Right. Two viewers, Jeff and Pyro, unless Pyro's left. There's some sort of... I've got a halo around me, I don't know why. Right. Where am I? Open the elevator door.
Don't mind the others. People's skills are
Trade gold bullion with rages. No, hang on. No,
Agents live by rules. Cole
I
seems to
see.
have forgotten that. And we don't call him Slick for nothing.
Oh no, I've got to. Do I have to buy or sell gold bullion? Challenges. Daily. Collect gold bullion. So I've got to go elsewhere to collect gold bullion. Foundation. Still 2 viewers. 51 minutes. So I just So what do you play normally, Jeff and Apollonio? Let's go off to Foundation.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Complete a little bit of a box ticking exercise. Just while I'm waiting for another Mothman adventure.
I wonder if Sonny has any ice cream now that he has a refrigerator.
Let's see. Up behind the tower.
I could really go for a hoagie.
It's a late night live stream for me, so I'm starting to get a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy. I had a long day today. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Gold exchange. So 40 notes to get my maximum amount of bullion. Yay, I've ticked off another box. This is the... So what is Shenmue? What is Shenmue and what made it so awful? Alright, so my next task is to go to the Mothman. Alright. This is my Mothman camp we're going to while we're waiting for the Mothman ceremony to start. There we go. Everybody should get vaccinated. Just so I thought I'd better put it in neon letters on my camp. Alright, have a look at my shelter while I'm waiting. See if people have left the doors open or closed. People have left my doors closed. Put a little shuttlecraft in here. Ready to go on space adventures, except space adventures never happen, so I don't actually I didn't make the shuttlecraft actually function. Alright. 10:55, 5 minutes to Mothman time. And then I think I'll, in order to round things out, I might, go to, set off a bit of a, game of encrypted. Make everybody battle a pretend sheep squatch. Basically, GTA, if it had no gameplay, except for walking and forklifting. Forklifting? That's a very minor part of GTA. Yeah, I wouldn't wonder why you were a little bit disappointed at that. Why is Mothman thrown? Yeah. So, pumpkin pie recipe. Hardly ever get that. Right. Alright. Fights are barely consistent. I only felt that the game was as if the game was a fever dream. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, I mean if you're in the right mood for a fever dream it would be okay, but no, not really. I mean, there are other fever dream games that that you can play that are not boring. I mean, if you want to play a fever dream. Right, 10:58. Let's go off to Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant to visit the Mothman, which begins the second hour of this late night playthrough. Yep, I'm doing the challenges before going to bed. Experimenting with different ways of playing, seeing what the results are. This is my experimental phase in gaming, YouTubing. My experimental phase, seeing what people like, because I haven't watched many Let's Plays myself, so I don't exactly know how they're supposed to go, and I didn't want to know. I want to build my own style, which means, I mean, it could be Crescent Hack or something. I don't know. I'll find out, I suppose. I'll find out whether it's going to be a success or not. This is I suppose doing Let's Plays means doing at least some preparation, making sure your video camera works.
Gather, children.
There we go, Mothman Equinox. The second round for the night. Right. And I'm also experimenting at what time of day I should do this, because different times means I'm in a different mood, different levels of energy.
vines encircling each pyre
And,
before we proceed.
different subject matter when I'm
Pyre is
talking
attended
to.
by a wise one's observer.
Um,
Only when the
coming
vines
up
have been
this late,
destroyed
it's
will the
getting
observer
towards midnight now.
instruct you on your next task.
It's only 11 o'clock. I am tired because I had I rode 20 kilometers today. Longer than I've ridden in more than a year. Right, so... Leprechaun barricades. Alright.
Do you smell the cracker box in the air? Metallic sweet aroma?
Right.
That is blood of the purest white ragstag. But what we have is not enough. Let's put some more on top of our lovely blood plus liquor donation.
Right, so... Oh, I've got 2 viewers. I better start monologuing again, didn't I? Hey? Or I better just nerf myself. Nerf? Merc myself. Nerfing myself means, like, you know, using a worse weapon or something. Merking myself means, like, killing myself with my own backfire from my weapon. Right. Destroyed the vines of containment. Now I've got to find cultist prophets, red stags, and totems. Prophets. There's a totem, and there's another totem. Kill the totems! This isn't as good as... This isn't... I prefer the, Graham's Meat Cook and the, what was the other one? The, Fastnacht Parade. Those were a bit more fun than this one. This one's... It's different. I mean, you know, I mean, if you do any of these long enough, you get a little bit bored of them. Especially every hour. And I've lost my train of thought, which is very bad when you're doing a monologue. Chilling, relaxing. Chilling, relaxing while I blow the ever-loving stuff out of a deathclaw or a sheep squatch or something. I can gather that. Getting up really close to the microphone and just things go bang behind me. Right, where are the... Right, so all the... Right, so we just need to kill... Well, collect about 8 more red stag bloods and deposit them in the receptacles wherever they are. Where are we going? Here, Mr. Red Stag, we've come to suck your blood. Where's the Red Stag? Where are the Red Stag? Just just a little red stag. We know you're hiding somewhere. Red stag. Here, red stag. Come and get it. Where's the little red stag? Hello, Paula Norris. Vaktek to you too. I think it's spam. I think Paula Norris is spamming.
The ritual site had been prepared.
Right.
Summoning shall commence.
Now we have...
Of the pyres has been lit. Go, ignite the flames as I
Light the
release
pyres.
dust of our wise one into the air.
All 3 pyres have now been
The
lit.
flames of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children. Breathe.
Breathe the Mothman dust.
And breathing it in. Let the dust and flames and fumes feel you. Let it soak into your throats. Let it show you the truth. But prepare yourselves, for the heretic gin buns will be enraged by this vision. The reality of our wise one will send them into a frenzy. You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guest may refuse our invitation. The dim ones approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter.
I haven't live streamed any other games. I've mostly played Fallout for the last 2 years, so I'm just going with what I know and what I'm comfortable with first, and then later on I'll start playing other games that I'm not familiar with. But if I'm going to basically play and talk, I want to be able to play something I'm familiar with, so I can talk without stumbling too much like I just did. It doesn't help that I'm quite tired after overdoing it a lot today. But I'm going for a late night feel, a more relaxed feel, so it's probably better that I am a little bit tired, a little bit non-caffeinated. Right. He says while trying to blow the shit out of a Mothman. And failing. Where's the Mothman? Alright. Cultists usually come from over there. So I'll probably be taking requests once I get good enough at live streaming with something more familiar. I might start taking requests or doing other games or whatever. I'm just working things out as I go along, like the rest of my channel, really. Like the rest of my channel for the last 12 years. Now everybody emotes to call the Mothman in.
The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal. Quickly, children. Return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must embark.
Mothman.
You have accepted our invitation.
Right. The wise Mothman is going to give us some wisdom. And then I can go and do something else. Well, wisdom and some sort of legendary revolver or something. Alright, so I'll just have a bit of a snack. A little bit of grilled rat stag. So I can have the carry weight energy ready to go fast travel to Sutton Station. Do you live stream any? Do you play? Oh, I've already asked you whether you play games. I am getting tired, aren't I? Couldn't even get my camera to work. I'll have to work that out next time. Work out how to get my camera to work properly. Oh, somebody's got a camp there. Might examine the. Oh. That's just a regular. That's somebody else's super mutant. So I'm not going to shoot that super mutant. Get rid of the pipe revolver because it's basically useless and takes up carry weight. Alright, now what's this camp all about? It's not marked on the map. So it's either... I'm not going to take their things. Even if it's... I keep the stuff in my camp unloaded unless I'm okay with people taking it. No, unless I need the stuff that it produces. Right, pylon ambush site. I'm just going to force the matter. Level up so I can go to bed. Level up and make meals with plants or fungi. Four viewers. Hello, fourth viewer. Greetings from Digital West Virginia. I am killing a Wendigo, apparently. There we go. But the Wendigo is just the start of this particular adventure. I am going to see if I can get a fake sheep squatch. Unlock recall system. Use key card. System is recalibrating. Somebody's done it within the last 3 hours. So I've got to just find other missions that I can do in between Monster Mash and Leader of the Pack. I don't want to do either of those. I'm just going to have a look at some camps while I wait for something good to happen. Right. 4 viewers. I think my record is 6 simultaneous viewers. Maybe I should schedule these live streams. I'd get more viewers if I schedule them. But I'm not until I get good enough for me to schedule them. Which will only happen if I get feedback. There we go. Oh, he's all right. He's using a bit of humour in this one. All right. There we go. Use the spooky candy bowl. Still trick-or-treating after all this time. There we go. It's a nice camp. It's not great. It's just nice. Somebody's dumped a bunch of a bunch of notes here. I'm just going to check what's in. Yeah, somebody's just dumped all their notes. Probably because it takes so long to scroll through everything. Oh, you get some weird encounters with players in Fallout 76, but sometimes it's the camps that they've set up that get a little weird. I mean, this is a pretty typical camp here. This one is pretty typical right now. The one I'm at, it's it's just ordinary stuff. Some people like to make camps that trap you inside forever, or kill you. That's a popular fun game to entrap the people who are trying to buy stuff from your shop or whatever.
Bosses around here.
I don't do that myself. I just try to put a bit of imagination into my camps. This guy's just got plants and stuff. What I usually do if I harvest some of their crops, I do the polite thing and weapons, turbo fertilize them before I go, so the next person has something to pick. Alright. Now this guy does have a bunker, and let's see what's in their bunker. If I can find it. Sometimes I just can't find the... There he is. It's just one of the little bunkers. Let's have a look at it anyway. Sometimes these have little hidden gems. I like exploring these things. Might end up being weird, or it might end up being empty. Some people just don't put anything in their bunker. Oh well. Right. Line in the sand. This is a good one for leveling up. I've got to level up, and I've got to cook them in with plants or fungi. Alright. Repair the surface to air missile. Repair the sonic generator. Kill a bunch of scorched, who are only really like people who got ill and have a nasty skin rash, which makes them hate all of the normies that came back and didn't get infected with their scorched disease. Alright. Anybody else coming to... That's the problem with this particular mission. Sometimes nothing happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defend Lakeside Cabins and then come back. If somebody else has come to Fort Defiance, then I'm going to return there. So, any other weird... Sometimes when playing Nuclear Winter, I'd get a really good team together. People who were, people who were on headsets thinking about strategy and finding all the nuclear codes and really nuking the shit out of the place. Back to my cab. Prepare my defenses. Let's have some defenses this time. Blueprints. There we go. We've got machine gun turrets in this thing. But sometimes it won't let me... There we go. There we go. That'll hurry things on. Sometimes they just interrupt you in the middle of making dinner. Finally leveled up. Oh no! It's just a few scorched. Right. Now, I've got one more task to do tonight, I believe. And that task would be... challenges... Cook a meal with plants or fungi. Which means I have to acquire some plants or fungi. I have plants or fungi. I don't have any water. I think I've got to use some water. Because you can't cook plants or fungi without water. My day has been okay, Iclarton. So, what sort of things do you do, Iclarton? What sort of games do you play? I think I'll do the next Death from Above, and then might call it a day after that.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
And I have to gather some wood.
Cooperation.
Alright. That's only one lot of... let's see, where are the bits of wood? I'm looking for bits of wood so I can get... There we go. 6 wood scraps. Another 4 wood scraps. That's enough wood scraps to cook a meal with plant or fungi. I'm a fun guy. That's a lie. This is a late night live stream for me, so yeah. So which team did you go with Fallout 4? Have you played through it multiple times or just the once? There we go. Cooked a meal with plant or fungi. Right. So I think I'll end with a bang. And attend the nuking that's going on. Have you played much Fallout 76? Alright. Put some... Ah, he did put some clothes on. Power armor chassis on. My dolphin themed power armor and my 50 cal. And my 50 cal. It stalls sometimes. This is one of it stalls when I sometimes put on power armor. Survival in Fallout 4, that's... Because that means you only die once, so... That's it, isn't it? Survival in Fallout 4? I haven't played it for well over a year. I don't even think I've got it installed. And I accidentally got out of my power armor. There it is. Couldn't find my own Scorch Beast Queen. Let's shoot it in the ass. Shoot the Scorch Beast Queen in the ass. Alright. And go in line. Ooh, an ultrasonic torso. That's, right. 537 out of 525. Alright. Alright. So, Alright, you've got to... Alright. Right, so you... Yes. So do you always play towards the same ending, or do you try to mix it up, or for Fallout 4? Yeah, I chose the Leprechaun because of exactly that. Sometimes I use my giant hammer, but that's useless against many things. I don't think I've actually killed any super mutants today. Where am I? There's Watoga. I'm just going to go to Watoga and finish up the live stream for the night. Yeah. Have you tried playing Fallout 76, or are you waiting for it to not be buggy? I've found that that the multiplayer aspect gives it a life beyond the storyline. Although just the same doesn't also missions gets repetitive. That's what I've found. Yeah, it's I think it's the tenderizer. I got it from the Graham's Meat Cook event, where we just have a big at the 15-minute mark and 30-minute and 45-minute mark of every hour, we hunt big beasts, and on the hour we cook the beasts. Oh, there's a super mutant there. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting super mutants. You knew it! Ha ha ha! Now it's your turn! You know what I like doing in Fallout 4? I have a rocket, a VETS enabled rocket sledgehammer. And what I do is I slaughter super mutant behemoths. I might do a live stream just doing that, just thumping super mutant behemoths with a rocket sledgehammer. Super sledge hat, that's what it's called. Hello, Corey Berry. Fuck to you too. Yeah, it's sometimes a bit empty. It's gotten a lot better from when it started, but it lacks somewhat. It lacks enough storyline, I think. But I do play it a lot. You know, mainly, you know, during the lockdown, it was like, basically I was playing it all through the lockdowns, and Melbourne was locked down more than any city in the world. Number one! Yeah, so... So that's why I got up to level 556, I think it is now. But I'm going to go to bed soon. It's getting towards or beyond that time. Just get ready for tomorrow's excursions or adventures, which I don't know whether I'll live stream them or not. It's just something I play by ear, really.
How can I assist you today?
Sell a few stim packs.
Ready to exchange items.
Sell some red away. So I get my carry weight down ready for tomorrow.
Now displaying current stock.
And back to lakeside cabins. And pack up. Fallout by what sort of monsters would there be in Fallout in Hawaii? I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. I'm probably going to start scheduling live streams. It just depends on how successful each live stream has been in different time slots, and whether I can keep those times, whether I'm able to keep an appointment for those times. But I will start preparing to set specific times to do these live streams. So I'll start scheduling them a few days in advance. Fish. Evil fish in Fallout Hawaii. I suppose the Enclave would be a big factor in the Hawaii one, because the Enclave were offshore on an oil rig or something. You could have giant pineapples, sentient pineapples, or something. Hula dancing super mutant behemoths. Alright, what else is there to do? I've traded in all my worthless legendary items. Not visiting the teapot. I'll just see what's in the scoreboard tomorrow. I can get 100 gold bullion tomorrow, and military stars. A floor with military stars tomorrow. I could put those in my workshop or my camp. Oh yes. So there'd be different. If it was Fallout in Hawaii, there'd be different islands, and they'd be occupied by different factions. maybe one faction would be Brotherhood, and one would be the Chinese, and I can see how that could work. And you'd be trying to raise the battleship Arizona for some reason. Because all the things that you think about when you think about Hawaii, they have to be included. So you'd have to have a lot of strong references to things like Pearl Harbor and what else do you think of in Hawaii? Pineapples and well, Hawaiian pizza is not actually Hawaiian, it's Canadian. But I'm getting really tired. I'm getting really tired, and it's nearly midnight, so I've been live streaming for 1 3/4 hours. So it might be getting towards time to... One thing with live streaming is because I haven't seen many people do it, I don't know how to end them. Oh, plantations, yes. Pineapple plantations, and how you could go into some sort of history of it. How basically the pineapple companies, company that was owned by the governor's brother, basically stole the entire independent kingdom of Hawaii and made it America. And they didn't want to be America, the native Hawaiians, but all these haoles started, because they call them haoles. I think it's a slur. All these haoles coming in from America started outnumbering them, and they became American, because that's what Americans do. Happened in Texas as well. Oh, Dole would be the evil faction. I mean, it would be the fruit company. Just like Garahan Mining, Garahan and Hornwriter are the big bad guys from before the war in Fallout 76. A lot of the monstrosities that used to be human were just Garahan employees. They were just working for Garahan or Hornwright, and they became fused with their safety gear and have become mole miners. And they live underground, digging through the earth with their bare hands that have become these claws with teeth in them. And every time you try to go into one of their mines to take the valuable ores from within, they attack you because that's their job. And it's demarcation, and they're part of the union of mole miners. There's a lot of union busting going on in Fallout. It's actually a lot of... there's a lot of allegories with the real world, as well as doing things like Dancing with the Mothman. Yeah, well, it was Dole was the pineapples, and Chiquita does the bananas, which was United Fruit. And that is an evil sounding company, just United Fruit. General Motors. You know, just... The only... British American Tobacco. The only thing that's more sinister than a company that just describes what they do, like British American Tobacco, is the kind of name they think of after they've decided to whitewash their own brand. Like British American Tobacco, I think it was British American Tobacco, became Altria, as if they are being altruistic or something, while selling tobacco to underage people. Well, they usually start smoking while underage because, well, people who are old enough to buy tobacco are normally not stupid enough to start smoking tobacco. You know what I mean? I mean, most of the people I know who smoke started smoking when they were like in their early teens. And now, like, my friends who are in their like 20s and stuff, none of them smoked. And when I was growing up, all of my friends smoked. All of them. And the cigarettes were like cheap. They were like $4 a packet or something. People could smoke a pack a day. And then I hadn't taken any notice of the price of cigarettes for a long time. And then all of a sudden, it was packets of cigarettes had nothing but pictures of lung cancer on them, and they cost $50 a packet. And, well, kids aren't going to have those, are they? But they also made Nabisco products, like biscuits and things, and did strike breaking. No justice, no snacks. Is the Nabisco strike still on? I don't know what I'm doing now. Well, I think that's it. Now I've taken a picture of myself in the Mothman Pyre for the next live stream, whenever that is. Might do a live stream some point of me going through the process to let off a nuke. How does that sound? Want to watch me set off a nuke? Then I might get more sophisticated with the nuke setting offing of the unleashing of nukes. Yeah. Alright, well, I better go before Mothman starts up again, because I don't need to do another round of Mothman worshipping. Well, and I'm not going to be just doing live streams from now on. I am going to be doing other content as the ideas come to me. I'm going to try to do some longer form video essay form stuff. But I am getting tired and incoherent, so I might finish in pretty much the traditional way. I don't have any traditional way, but I'm going to go up here, up here. Good night. I don't know. This is about it. See you next time. But I might start scheduling them so you'll know when that next time is. But my schedule doesn't force me into doing it at a fixed time every week. But I'll try scheduling at some point. Good night.